It's almost like you put on a cape, you do the superhero thing that will be seen by millions of people, and then you go back to your normal life.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. You know I'm just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Well, when I wake up in the morning, I feel the same. I mean, it's really when I leave the house that is the measure of how different the world is. At home, my wife still needs me to pick up milk, my son needs me to change his diaper, my dog needs walking, you know.
And is that centering? Is that?
Absolutely, that's what's kept me sane all year. It's coming out here and, you know, basically being a selfie magnet in the streets of New York City that is different. My analogy is always like, it's the moment in the movie Inception where you're aware you're in a dream. That's a little bit like walking through certain parts of New York are for me now. If I walk near my theater, you walk by and it's just sort of like, everyone you pass goes, which is a very weird feeling. And Inception captures it better than anything else. It's the best analogy I could give you. But in terms of things that are important, my family, my friends, like life is pretty much a change. I got a burger with a friend of mine from college yesterday.
Also yesterday you performed with J-Lo on the Today Show. Right?
Yes, it was after that.
Yeah, right.
So I guess it's about carving out sort of those normal moments while they're stacked against these very surreal moments. So, like, I had my morning with J-Lo. We pre-taped the Fallon performance. We did a million interviews, and then I got to like go to the Nintendo store. I bought myself a Duck Hunt T-shirt. You know, like I've been looking forward to the going back to normal life because that's harder to do when you've got a show every night, and you know the audience is going to freak out, and you also know that someone you always dreamed of meeting is going to be there.
We're gonna rise up, it's time to take a shot. Rise up, it's time to take a shot.
Do you know what you missed yet?
There's a kind of camaraderie and insularness. You know, only a few people in the world know what that feeling is, to be inside that show and put it up. I am now an alum of that. I'm sure I'll go back to it. But I walk by Chris Jackson's room with my cocktail and he goes, I am living through you right now, as he's putting on George Washington. So, you know, I will miss that level of camaraderie with the cast, but that's still my family, and I'm checking in often.
And it turns out today is the day that Alexander Hamilton died?
Yes, so.
What does that mean to you? What sort of significance does it?
Well, it's funny, I mean, I have a million teenagers on Twitter saying, why didn't you leave on the day he died? I was like, because that's an unbelievably morbid thing to do. I would much rather a new actor play the role on the day that Alexander Hamilton passed away. It's such a sad story. It's a story I've come to know so well that really when yesterday happened, yesterday was the anniversary of the duel, and a part of my brain was just clocking the timeline. Like, okay, he was shot at dawn, he was rowed back across the Hudson, he was taken to Maiden Lane, to a doctor's house. Like, there's a part of me that's doing the Hamilton Stations of the Cross in my head that comes from 7 years with the subject.